Hello! Hello! How are y'all tonight? Welcome and welcome replay viewers. How is everybody doing this evening?
We're hanging out.
Making stuff.
Hey Amanda, hey Heather. Hey Sandy, what's going on Sandy? How are ya? Hello!
Hello!
What is up, Heather? Thank you for inviting your followers.
Thank
hey
you.
Natasha, welcome, welcome, welcome. We have a good one in store for you this evening.
We're so loud? Who's loud?
We are.
Me loud? Yeah.
I'm very loud, so it happens, Marvin. You should know this by now. Hey, Jody. Yeah, taxes are done, Natasha.
Taxes
What's
are done.
up, Jody?
Finally, there you go.
Been
No
anxiously
minute was
waiting
last
all
minute.
day. Well, I figured since most of you guys are doing the challenge, we would probably wait a little bit before we, did the scope because we are encouraging people to cook dinner.
Yeah, we don't want to do it in the middle of your eating dinner, so we had a little snack earlier, and now we're going to have a late night snack.
Who is Marvin? Who is this Marvin? It just sounds like a troublemaker name.
Marvin.
Pizza is my favorite. It is everything. Good. You're going to love this, Sandy. Now, all right, for those of you who don't know us, hi, my name is Brittany Roche.
And I am Terrence Roche.
And we're the Plant Power Couple. And it's our mission to help people who, like ourselves, love food and love animals, live awesomely delicious vegan lives. And we are in the midst of a challenge right now. If you're not already signed up for the challenge, you can go to plantpowercouple.com/challenge. And who do I have here right now that is in the challenge with us right now? Hey, Amber, what's going on? And did anybody make the dinner that we sent out this morning?
Did anybody try the
Woohoo!
spicy Thai green beans?
Natasha!
They're really good.
I'm in it. I failed the challenge. I'm eating a brownie.
There's nothing that says you can't eat a brownie. We're just
Yeah.
wondering if you made the other food. We're not telling you stuff you can't
It's
eat
all
in
about
that sense.
adding. It's all about adding. Yeah, Heather's in the challenge. Woohoo!
Is it one of those black bean brownies that I've heard so much about?
Well,
Because
black bean
I'm
brownies
real-
totally count as a bean serving, so check
Yeah,
mark.
I'm going to start remembering that and making things like that on Sundays.
Hey,
Cut them out for the week and freeze them and stuff.
Nope, I accidentally already planned out meals before I got the email. All right, no worries. That's why we send you the recipes and the shopping list. You can do it at any time. Greens and such. Haven't made my dinner yet. It's only 5:30. Oh, yeah. Okay,
You're
so
late eater like us,
you're
yeah.
on the West Coast. Right, okay. Gluten-free energy egg replacer brownie.
That's a mouthful.
That is, it is. I had a healthy dinner. Well, that's
That's always
perfect.
helpful.
The whole point of this mission, the whole point of this challenge is to get you excited about the food you're eating. And
making
excited
it
not
healthy,
just because it's, well, I was getting there.
Yeah.
Actually. Not just because, I know, surprisingly, not just because it tastes really good, but also because it's really good for you. Like, not only like good for your physical health, but more so good for your emotional health. So,
And you're going to eat it because you like it.
yeah.
And it's stuff you're comfortable with.
And you know I
So
don't like
pizza.
mess around with this. So if you want to share this out, this is going to be an awesome, awesome, awesome recipe. And I'm really excited to share this with all of you. If you're in the challenge, this recipe will be in your inbox tomorrow morning. So you'll wake up and you'll have this beautiful recipe in your inbox. Thank you for sharing, guys.
We're going to work on it as soon as we get done while we notch on some pizza. This is going to end up being a big pizza, not even just...
It's going to be huge, and I'm really excited because I'm very
Why
hungry.
not? It might just end up... We have to make it a certain size to fit in the oven. We have issues with our bottom
It's
oven,
okay,
so
we
we
can
got to
use
use the
two.
top oven here.
We can just
So-
make 2 pizzas,
Well, we'll
right?
see there, yeah.
I'm very hungry today. So why don't you talk about the crust?
All right. The crust is very,
Don't get
very
afraid,
easy.
by the way. Crust is easy.
Crust is super easy. The crust is just whole wheat flour, water, a little bit of yeast in some warm water. Okay, wait, sorry. Whole wheat flour, water with a little bit of active yeast in it and a little sugar to activate it, warm water, a little bit of olive oil, and once the yeast has set in the warm water for like 2 or 3 minutes, I like to add it in then. Not too warm or else you might
You
hurt
also
the yeast.
used rapid rise yeast.
Yeah, I
this
use
time.
rapid rice yeast.
So we used 1
And
packet of that.
I seasoned it with like some onion powder and garlic powder. All right.
I
so,
love that about making your own pizza crust. You can season it from the inside.
Yeah, I let it go for about 10 minutes just to give it some time to rise a little bit. I'm flouring my countertop, my recently cleaned countertop here. And
happened?
you want a good amount of flour here just in case there's any wet spots of dough in the middle here. Put it down, And you can take a little bit more dough, or flour rather,
Are you
to
gonna
sprinkle
toss
it on top. We'll see.
We'll
see where the mood moves me.
Do you guys
All right.
think he should toss the pizza
Now,
crust?
you're just going to kind of roll it around here. You want to make it not really overly dry, but you don't want it sticking to your fingers too much either. All right, so, and roll out, make the crust. Yeah, this would be ridiculously big.
Yes, toss. Oh, there he goes.
All right, there you go. All right. If I toss it, it's going to make it too big
Pretty
for
impressive.
the pan. Yeah. So, we're just going to...
You guys, I don't know who was here when it was one of our first scopes he did. He flipped a potato pancake that was like this big. It was like the size of the pan. And he flipped it.
Yeah, that was a good one. All right, so I am just going to take this pizza crust. I am going to sort of fashion here on the counter. Yeah, thanks, everybody.
Whoopsies. That's not helping.
And I can mold this more when I get it on the pan. As I said, usually I would put this on our pizza stone. I don't know how well you guys can see that. It's kind of getting washed out in the light.
So you'll have to do it again, apparently. That's not
Well,
gonna
that's not that light. All right, so.
When your hands are on it, you can see it.
Yeah.
Put your hands on the crust.
All right, I'm going to transfer this. As I said, we're kind of forced to use the top oven right now. Bottom oven is on the fritz. So what I have here is an upside down cookie sheet.
It's never worked since I've lived here.
Actually, I think it worked like when you first moved here.
Are you trying to blame me for this?
No. But then the bottom drawer got stuck, filled with pans. And I think when I was trying to wrench it free one day, I might have done something to the pilot light, and I've never actually been able to get it to work back again. All right, so I'm gonna roll a little crust into this, just because the dough turned out kind of big. So if it doesn't fold out, you can roll a little crust into it. Usually I would put cornmeal on my foil here, but I don't have any cornmeal, so I put a little bit of corn flour. Wow, that's big.
Priscilla says, there are these people called repairmen. Really? We like to
Who are
rough
these
it out
people
here.
you speak of?
I don't know about you in South Carolina,
Yeah,
but we like to rough it here in Philly.
This is going to be interesting looking pizza. I should have made this one.
Concept.
I should have made this one into two, honestly.
Touche, my friend. Touche.
I should have made this into two pizzas.
But why would we call someone and pay someone to repair it when obviously one day we're going to do it ourselves? Or I can just get a whole new oven. I really want that. I want like a green one.
Like a 1950s avocado?
Yes, we are competing in the Philly Mac-Down next week.
Oh,
Are
that's
you
right.
coming up
I
for
forgot
that,
about
Amanda? Because that would be really cool. We are competing. So if you're in the Philadelphia area, check out the Philly Mac-Down. V Marks the Shop is holding it, and it's going to be really exciting. You totally should, Amanda. Woohoo!
All right, there you go.
Ooh, get a new oven. I know, it's like dreams.
But we end up going to places like the West Indies instead of getting new ovens, so.
Only my broiler element worked in my oven, and she had to cook,
Oh, yes.
she had to cook Thanksgiving dinner with only her broiler working.
The broiler does
Wow.
work in here, but it won't catch to bake.
And
So-
I still haven't learned the difference.
I'm going to move this out of the
No
way.
worries.
I am going to grab a paper towel,
And I'm going to show you how to make the toppings.
and I'm going to move this flour out of your way real fast here.
All right, so the great thing with pizza is kind of like when you do a kitchen sink soup, you can do a kitchen sink pizza as well and just kind of use up everything, all the veggies that you have in your fridge that are going bad. Tonight, we had some spinach that was going a little bad, plus, spinach is on the list that we gave you. And my favorite way to eat greens, those of you who are in the book club know this. Never use broil, you will burn down the house, Brittany. I learned how to bake in a
Probably
boiler.
true.
I will not be making a kitchen sink pizza. Okay. So my favorite way to get greens is definitely by making a pesto. Now, I like to mix, the majority of my pesto is spinach because that's something that I don't,
She won't
like
eat it.
otherwise. And then I add like a 1/4 cup of basil. So I have 2 cups of spinach. Normally you would want to use a food processor, but we didn't call the repairman for that either. So I'm using this, I'm making it work.
This needs to go on the board.
Priscilla's got to keep us in line. 2 cups, packed cups of spinach in there. And then I have a 1/4 packed cup of basil leaves. And you can customize this, like you can use kale, you can use whatever, arugula. I said it correctly.
Arugula.
I usually say arugula.
Arugula?
Oh, I love basil too. I don't own a food processor, not that fancy. Can the Instant Pot do it? You own an Instant Pot, Natasha.
That does everything, I thought.
I also have a few cashews. Oh, here's my thing. So I have 2 tablespoons of cashews, but we did not put that on the list for this week. So you can also use walnuts and just grind them down into a nice fine powder. And, oh yeah, blender can do it, but ideally I would want to use a food processor.
We're using the blender for this.
Aren't you nutty enough already? You'd think that, but I just can't get enough. Just can't get enough. Also have about a teaspoon of sea salt and about 2 heaping tablespoons of nutritional yeast.
Which, those of you that know her, that means about 3, 4.
Which is like optional, but definitely recommended. Where's my other clove of garlic? Oh no. There it is. I found it. 2 very large cloves of garlic. More if you'd like. Please feel free.
Absolutely. Nothing wrong with garlic.
Oh, Natasha has a blender for margaritas.
For margaritas
But
only.
of course.
For
And
medicinal use only.
I'm going to do, now normally I would do 3 tablespoons of olive oil. But since we're trying to be all healthy, I figured let's try to skip the oil where we can. So I'm going to use 3 tablespoons of very cold water, but you can also use, if our avocado was ripe enough, we could totally use some avocado for that, and that would add like a nice creamy texture and make it into a really nice paste, and it'll give you that fat and deliciousness. Awesome. Ow. Oh, thank you, darling.
You're very welcome.
So,
in goes the very cold water.
in goes the very cold water.
Now,
but I want this to be a paste because I want to spread it. So I don't want to put too much in.
Yeah.
Ha ha. And now I'm just going to pulse this until it's broken into teeny tiny little pieces. Where's the... Did that sound psychotic?
A little. Just a little.
And now I'm going to pulse it until it's broken into teeny tiny little pieces. Like what I'm going to do.
I like the post. Yeah, I like the post earlier. If you can't get your kids to eat their vegetables, drown them in peanut sauce.
I would not mind if you drowned me in peanut sauce. It would be a delicious death.
Has anybody here ever seen the movie Strange Brew? For some reason, that just reminded me of where they get stuck in the vat of beer. Diagram that sentence, right?
Oh, I totally would diagram it.
Yeah, syntax necessity there. No, nobody has ever seen Strange Brew.
I didn't leave the spoon in there, right? No, okay.
I make no guarantees.
That happened.
Blender Jam!
I'm thinking you left this one.
I'm handing you a rubber spatula to
You're
push that
handing
down.
me a prop.
Yes, now we come with props. Did you hear? It's a new thing that we're trying, like Carrot Top.
All right.
She's mashing it down.
We're mashing it down.
Yeah. Now,
Things are happening.
things are definitely happening.
If you want to use...
Not exactly up to health code there, but it's only us, and
I don't cook like this when somebody's eating it. That's not us.
that's not us. So that's good. Has she been drinking that? I missed the end of that, but
Only a little bit.
just enough.
But I'm mostly just like this.
Mostly. I think they said that was weak. There you go.
Does that work for everyone?
Well, you got the martini, the wine, and the beer, and the awesome. So I guess that works for everyone. Everyone enjoyed that, yes?
All right.
So we got the pesto.
Our pesto is the besto, and it gets me to eat my spinach, so, that's pretty cool, too. So you can also use veg broth. Like I said, you can use some avocado in here. If your avocado is nice and ripe, go for it. I can smell it. Can you smell it? Can you smell? Oh, pesto's everywhere.
Don't hurt yourself with that, yes.
I'll try.
I got that.
Well, I need it. For something that I can't figure out what.
Okay.
Oh, I need the walnuts in there.
Right.
So I need a container. And I missed something very long there.
You go ahead and watch that. I'll get this
Okay.
in.
Hi.
Vamp.
Vamp? So today I got lost in the park. Which I seem to be doing a lot lately, and I definitely recommend it for anybody who's stressed out and is calmed by nature. Ooh, it's so green. This is seriously the best way to get your kids to eat their veggies. It's so delicious.
Because if anybody would know. Whoops.
What kind of mac and cheese are you making? Same kind as last time. We're just gonna make a few improvements. We have some tricks up our sleeve. Perfect. Thank you, dear.
That's what I'm here for.
Look at that. Now, whoopsie. I'm going to start on the walnut meat. So I have had a cup of walnuts just soaking in cold water for about 20 minutes, and I'm going to drain them, not over the counter though.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right.
Now, like you said, the great thing about pizzas is, you can hide vegetables on there. Sometimes I'll throw on some onions and green peppers and then put them under the sauce. So, hide them from your kids if you need to, or your vegetable-hating spouse.
I've been meaning to make walnut meat. Oh, definitely do it, Mark.
It's so versatile, yeah.
So this is a cup, like I said, a cup of raw walnuts that was soaking for like 20 minutes. You don't absolutely need to soak them. Somebody said something about digestion, but I don't know how true that is. So
I think it helps absorb flavors that you put in.
Yes, that is true. I couldn't find raw walnuts, just regular walnuts. You mean as long as they don't have like sugar candy coating on them, I think it should be fine.
What are you looking for out of here?
They'll work. Yeah, they should be raw. I think they're, unless they're like candied walnuts or some kind of flavored walnuts, they should be raw. All right, so I got our cup of walnuts in here. No. Stop. I have them in an order. Now my order's all messed up.
I'm going to get myself a little red onion to go on top of this as well.
So I'm going to use 2.5 teaspoons of fennel seeds. That's the wrong side. 2.5. There we go. And garlic powder. So really with walnut meat, you can make it taste however you want. You can make it taste like ground beef. You can make it taste like ground sausage, ground turkey. You just add in the flavors that you associate with those meats. I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of garlic powder.
I have to say walnut meat makes an amazing taco meat base.
It really does.
Fennel, I missed it. I'm coming in too late because I'm cutting that.
Fennel, I'm not a fan of like fennel root, but fennel seeds taste good. To me, at least. If you don't like them, feel free to leave them out. I'm late to the party. What are you guys making? Hello! Oh, hey, Kim, what's up? Is your husband here too? We are making a pizza with a spinach basil pesto and sausage-style walnut meat. Yeah, you definitely have to try it. It's so easy. You just throw this stuff in a blender, and without me talking to you all day, it can be done very quickly.
But, wouldn't get the bonus of the melodious voice in the conversation. And isn't that what we're all here for?
I agree about fennel root, not my thing, yeah.
Yeah, I actually like fennel root. It's an acquired taste. If
it tastes like licorice.
Yeah, if you like black licorice, you're going to love fennel root. I happen to like black licorice, and she happens to think it's one of the most disgusting things on the planet that's ever been created. So, we have that in common.
So I'm going to do half a teaspoon of celery salt.
It is amazing in salad, yes. But that kind of requires you liking salad.
Yeah, that's a requirement.
I'm sorry.
Which, by the way, we have
half
a teaspoon of celery salt. We have a that's more than half.
That is much more. Yeah.
We have a salad recipe on deck for this week.
Oh yeah, we're getting ready to eat a salad.
Because I am in control of the salad making.
Yeah, so you can guess the salad.
So it's going to be like creamy dressing, made with tahini, probably. There's probably going to be roasted chickpeas in it. Who knows? Maybe a little falafel. Maybe a little falafel. All right, so about a half or a quarter to a half a teaspoon of paprika or smoked paprika. If you got it, that's fantastic in this. Isn't it almost 9 there? Yeah.
Yeah, it's getting a little late, but...
He came home with a very interesting documentary that he wanted to watch.
Yeah.
We did.
If you haven't seen it, it's called Save the Farm. It came out, I think, in 2006. It's only about a half hour long.
Smoke it if you got it. I love you, Natasha. So I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, and this will be like our sodium and whatnot, and it'll be really delicious. I thought I had a better answer for that,
But it's all good. I need to get on the other side. I'm going to be able to read these. You know me and my poor old eyes.
You need to put your glasses on.
It doesn't work with them anyway. It just kind of blurs it.
Then maybe
Because the print is too small.
We could use some new glasses.
All right, so 2 tablespoons of soy sauce.
2 tablespoons of soy sauce.
All right.
And a little extra. Always look it up, making sure no one's watching me. Doesn't work on here. All
Put
right.
on the bifocals. Yeah. It's time,
They
I
always
think.
tell you.
Yeah, they're like,
Marvin.
do you want bifocals or do you still think you're too young for those? That's what they say to me. Like,
So my last...
What?
Okay, Benjamin Franklin. So my last... Aren't you proud of me for knowing that? My last ingredient I'm going to throw in here is some liquid smoke. Probably not the healthiest thing, but it's getting me to eat walnuts.
Pretty tasty.
Getting me to
Yeah, 2 monocles. They can be like Colonel Klink, but twice as cool.
I don't think this will fit on here.
No.
All right, so I'm just going to pulse this up until it's in little tiny pieces. What is up with the little tiny pieces?
I don't know. I'm going to pulse this into little tiny pieces. You hear? All right. So she's going to pulse this up. You're going to get another dance. Or a hop, and a skip, and a jump. You get a little time warp. Red wine always, because it's good for you. I firmly believe that, yes.
I drink white.
Because it's good for you. All right, so we've got the pesto,
Cheers.
we've got the walnut meat, yes?
Mm-hmm. So this is the walnut meat. Oh,
Smells very good.
it smells so nice. I should probably take it out and show you guys. It's so good when it's baked on top of this. Ah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
All right. You want this under the pesto to maintain
on
the
top
moisture?
of-
You want it on top?
I want to see the walnuts.
All right, I'm going to take the pesto, I'm going to spread it on with a rubber spatula here. I'll move the walnut meat and my wine out of the way. As you can see, the pizza is becoming a little oval shaped. It's not perfectly round, but...
I knew Marvin would want to make this. He's a
That's
pesto
okay.
freak like us.
All right, so we're just smearing this on, getting it nice and covered.
It's so pretty. Pesto is so the way to go. Like, you can make this really quickly and throw it on some toast and throw it in the oven with maybe a little bit of tomato on there. I've just been watching y'all dance and talk, but I have no idea what's going on. And that's why we
I'm
love
not
you,
sure
Jody.
we do either.
Yeah, we never know what's going on.
Oh, looks like we got a good bit
Oh.
left over.
What, you're not going to use all of it?
No.
Oh my gosh. And this pizza will probably be gone tonight.
Oh, are you kidding me? This pizza will be gone before we finish typing up the recipe.
I want to get drunk and cook now. It's kind of our favorite thing to do.
It's not just for kids anymore.
Oh, we love you too, Jody. It's not just for kids anymore.
All right, so.
Oh my gosh, it's beautiful.
Make sure you leave room for your crust to show.
When one consumes wines in the quantities that black box is the right choice. What? Are you speaking in code, Natasha, or am I just not reading correctly? She's totally gonna come back and say I wasn't reading correctly.
All right.
Does it come in case?
Now we are going to smear
You missed an entire combo. Uh-oh. I know. How pretty is it? Black box wines. Oh, look at that. That looks so sausagey.
Public scope.
Brittany, have you ever had black box? No, I have not.
I have not even heard.
I'm interested in this, though. It's a box of wine that is black.
Is it like Franzia?
It's tough being on the other side of the screen. It's a tough life out there. I'm about to ditch y'all to cook dinner now for real. Go do it. We are always here in the rebroadcast. Or the,
yeah, like I was saying earlier.
If you have the urge, cook.
Got a little lost in thought earlier. You know, so many things. Brittany had mentioned, you know, kitchen sink pizza, but you can do a standard pizza margherita. The pizza crust is so simple. It takes all of about maybe 15 minutes to make and prep. And it's what, 5-6 ingredients?
When I first became vegetarian many moons ago. Oh god, that looks so good. It smells so good.
Alright, now, as I was saying about toppings, you can add pretty much anything you want to these. Obviously, onions and peppers is good. Diced tomatoes and fresh garlic with fresh spinach is good.
Some peppers would be fantastic. We've actually put peppers on this and then a little, like, day of cheese, I think. Actually, no. What are you doing?
I'm putting red onions on my half.
No cheese. We're trying to, you know. Actually, we don't use a lot of the fake cheeses. If I were going to do a cheese on this, I'd probably do, like, a cheese sauce. But the fake cheeses...
Or that
and not really,
like
I don't like to say fake cheeses, but the store-bought vegan cheeses.
Mozzarella?
Yeah.
There you go. I think that's about half right up. One straight over there.
We don't usually use them a lot. We usually save them for special occasions.
All right.
Plus, they don't last long in this house.
These really do taste like sausage.
I'll mail you some Miyokos. Fantastic. I'm all for that.
This is what it's looking like getting ready to go in the oven.
You know what? Jody made a good point. She said that Parmesan, the vegan parm that we taught them in the Love Your Vegan Life Challenge.
The cashew nutritional yeast?
Yeah. That would be really good on this. You're right.
I would be. Maybe we can make a little bit while it cooks. I've got
you will add half a pound of nooch.
I got the oven preheated to 425 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yes, I would. I have the ability. And this is not all of the nutrients.
And I'm going to pop my oval pizza that is not on my pizza stone pizza into the oven at 425 degrees for about 10 minutes. And I'm going to shift it, you know, turn it. So it gets balanced cooking and about another 5 minutes.
And MJ said, I wonder how cashew cheese would work. I think that would work really well on this. I think it would be nice. I think with brown on the top. We also do a mozzarella made with silken tofu that browns nicely on top. It's awesome. Was thinking about trying it. What, the walnut meat? I have been making aquafaba mozzarella. Yeah, I gotta try that.
I have aquafaba issues.
Yeah, you should definitely try this recipe. Now,
hey,
again, what's up, Yaya?
Howard 7.
Bonsoir. We are sending this recipe, so if you're in the vegan challenge already, you'll get this recipe in your inbox in the morning when you wake up. What a lovely surprise. If you're not signed up for the challenge yet, go to
plantpowercouple.com/challenge.
There you go. plantpowercouple.com/challenge and sign up. I'm so excited to make this. I mean, eat it, because we made it already.
We got about 15 minutes, and we'll get to work on that recipe for people. Just come on in and welcome into the group.
Challenge accepted, Sandy.
I'm expecting
this morning it was out around 7, but okay.
But it was out.
plantpowercouple.com/challenge. There you go. Lop.
I forgot about Lop.
Does Jody know about Lop? Oh, I think we explained it. Jody knows about Lop. She knows everything.
Do we need to say anything else to these lovely people?
That's it.
Make this pizza. In the book club. We'll see you like Thursday, right?
We'll see you Thursday. Make this pizza. Eat it. Eat all of it.
It's going to be really good. I could have made it a little bit doughier. So if you want like a thicker crust pizza, you could just make it a little bit smaller. If you like thinner crust, I would actually recommend just like making 2 out of that amount. And like we said, the recipe will be up there for the people in the morning.
Yep.
All right, we're getting ready to eat and watch something exciting, I'm sure.
No. So Jody's gonna come to the book club meeting all pissed off.
Kale chickpea mash. Kale chickpea mash. It's coming.
Natasha.
It's coming. And
is that on our list for this week? I can't remember.
I think I had a great idea for that today.
Did
so
we put kale
we're
and
gonna
chickpeas
see
on the
how,
list?
We'll see how we make that.
Well, okay, one last thing before we leave. It's funny. I was going to mention this to you, Natasha, because you keep reminding me about this kale chickpea mash. And after that quiz we all did, telling us, the Happiness Project Gretchen Rubin quiz, and you now know that I am a rebel. So is that really
And she'll never
the
ever
best
be
way
any good
to get me to do something? I was thinking about that today. I was like, I gotta tell Natasha. She's gotta like tweak her techniques. Yeah, let her think it's my idea. Dare her that she can't do it. Yes. I learned so much about that. I can be really annoying. I don't doubt it, Natasha, but we love you anyway. We will see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful evening. We love you all.
Good night, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Take care. Bye.
Bye, guys.